Hey guys, we have our hands on Motorola's Razr 3. So this is the third generation of their foldable razor. So we're just gonna do a quick unboxing here to see what's in the kit, talk a little bit about what it does, and give you our first impressions. Okay, let's get started here. We'll just open up the box. It's actually got a little magnet here to keep it solid, and we'll take it out. Okay, so wow, okay. First impressions already is it's quite wide and it feels really solid. I think what, we know this is a 6.7-inch screen on the inside with a foldable display, and we have a 2.7-inch on the outside. Also, other big improvements to the third gen Razr are that we're expecting a better camera, and we're also expecting improved battery life because the battery life wasn't so great in the previous model, and we want to see improved build quality. So I'm really getting the impression here the hinge is very solid, the mechanism seems quite smooth. Gap-wise and robust-wise, yeah, it feels pretty well put together. And yeah, look, feels like quite sturdy. And in terms of the hinge itself, look, I'm not seeing not a lot of a hinge dent in there. It's actually quite a uniform smoothness when you kind of look at it and look for that sort of ripple that you do get on foldable phones. So yeah, it feels good, and this is a really nice sort of matte black. It's a bit textured back on the back here, so it looks great. So yeah, we'll just get it started up, but let's have a look and see what else is in here. What else do we get? So this looks like a cover, right? Okay, so we've got a cover here that comes in the box that we can put on. Maybe I won't try to put it on here, but it's two pieces, so you can do something to protect your screen right out of the box, and obviously that will work with a fold. It looks like we have your standard charger, USB-C. I believe this is 30 watts here as well. So we've got that, and I imagine just some cables in here. Yeah, we've got our charging cable. So it is good that you do get a charger in the box. A lot of phones aren't doing that, including Samsung, Apple, etc. So good to see we get that extra bit of kit. Now we don't have the price yet. Maybe I'll put it on screen when we know, but the idea with the Razr 2 is that they've made a huge drop in prices with their 5G Gen 2. So this should be competing head on with Samsung's Galaxy Z Flip 4. So we do have that as well. Just for a quick little comparison, you can really see a difference in terms of the width here. The Razr has got that extra bit of width for its 6.7-inch screen. This is also 6.7, but it looks like it's longer and thinner. Other that, or maybe they are pretty close, but just you get a wider feel here. So this will take up a bit more width in your pocket. You can see here. So otherwise, we know that the cameras have changed. This one now is 50 megapixel on the back. You're also getting a 12 megapixel wide as well. The front camera, this is a punch hole camera now. It used to have a camera gap on the screen before that, and it is 32 megapixels. Also, the screen is 144 hertz, so it's super smooth when you're scrolling. I don't believe that was there before either, and it supports HDR10+. So yeah, a lot of improvements to the screen. But yeah, it looks good so far, but we'll have to obviously use it and get a sense of it. Battery-wise, the battery has now increased in size from about 2,500 milliamps to 3,500 milliamps, which is fantastic. We want to see longer battery life. I think it's very important on these flip phones because you've got two screens and a lot of things to power. Inside, it has latest generation Qualcomm Gen 8 Plus processor. So that is, pretty much top of the range for what you can get. So this is, a high-end phone with a lot of high-end capabilities. And otherwise, yeah, look, I'm pretty excited about using it. I love the idea that you can just fold it up and put it in the pocket. It is actually fairly slim as well. It's not super bulky. Let's see what it looks like compared to the, actually, it looks just by eye to be slightly slimmer than the Flip 4. So in my mind, if you're gonna have a foldable phone, you might as well be able to flip it into a compact form factor, and the thicker they are and the bulkier they are, the less useful they are in my mind. So it's good to see that this is nice and slim as well. So there you go. There's your quick unboxing of the new Motorola Razr 3. Obviously it's 5G as well. And I believe that this comes in 128 and 256 gigabytes of RAM. In terms of, I think there might be 8 and 12 gigabytes of RAM options as well. So that's the phone. Got a good, solid close to it. And yeah, we'll do a further, deeper review on Gadget Guy. Thanks for joining me here. Please leave your comments. I'd love to know what they are, what you think of this new phone, or whether maybe you'd go with the Samsung model instead. And yeah, we'll catch you in the next one. And please don't forget, give us a subscribe or a like too. That helps us lots. See you in the next one.